Work on the East Lawn project continues at a furious pace to meet an end of September completion date. Using a conveyor belt, tons of small rock was recently placed along the sidewalk from Hampton Road to Alexandria. Plant placeholders were put in the areas where drought-tolerant vegetation will eventually be planted. To add to the desert look, dozens of heavy boulders will strategically be placed throughout the project. Once all the trees and plants are planted, more rock will be conveyed to cover the dirt. While every aspect of the project is important, the biggest part of the project so far is the placement of 39 native and drought-tolerant trees.
These particular trees will grow extremely well in this desert climate. They're actually trees that should have been planted here originally, so we wouldn't be in this from 20 years ago. But these trees are very well suited for the landscape and the parameters that the SNWA has asked us to put forward.
Fossen went on to say that each tree will have concentric emitters surrounding the tree, letting gravity do its work.
We know what the trees are going to look like 20 years from now, so we're actually planting them in areas so that 20 years from now, they'll be in the right locations, the right growth area, and the canopies will be naturally formed. A lot of times when you start just tossing trees into various areas, you're not paying attention to what's going to happen in the years to come. So these trees will have full round canopies and take very little pruning and maintenance.
Sun State construction workers will focus their next efforts on building 3 block retaining walls, plant the remaining plants, and spread more rock throughout the 5,300 square foot area. Fossen says it will take about 3 years for the trees and shrubs to mature. When they do, the trees will provide a shady canopy and the plants will be aesthetically pleasing.
There'll be shade along the area, along the sidewalks, as we move these trees into these various areas. Boulders are also going to be used along the walkway for people to sit under the shade of the trees that will be here.
Reporting for Community Chronicles, I'm Doug Bradford.